Upon the island of Maljardin, cursed for centuries, every growing thing exudes an aura of death. Here, 6 guests fear for their lives, believing that their host has gone insane. But Jean-Paul, their jailer, has forgotten the evil that enfolds him, for his long-dead wife, Erica, is again alive and in his arms.
Oh, Erica. Erica, you're with me again as you promised me. You're alive. Your breast moves with your breathing. And your lips. Your lips are warm and moist. Oh, your beauty is just as I remembered it, my darling. She must be well. She mustn't die. We made a pact, you and I, and she will never leave me again.
Oh, great serpent, hear me. Before your altar, I swear to avenge the murder of the conjure woman. In your sight, she was as unsullied as this pearl I hold in my hand. Pearl that came to me as a sign. Whatever spirits of evil took the life of the conjure woman must be avenged. And we will avenge them. My servant, Quito, and I. With the help of your powers, O great serpent, we will discover the wicked ones and they will be crushed. Your powers will coil around their hearts and press and tighten with all the life that is left in them, and they will spend an eternity in hell. I offer you this precious pearl as my vow.
Erica, there's nothing to be afraid of, my darling, anymore. You're with me again, my love. And you are mine forever.
Jean-Paul.
Yes, my darling.
Jean-Paul.
I'm here, my love.
Where am I?
In my arms.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hold me. Hold me as close as you can. Before I fade away.
I tell you, he's crazy, stark raving.
Dan, he's tired and distraught from everything he's been through.
Nonsense, we're all distraught. Still, we're not going around insisting that Erica's about to return.
What more proof do you need? The man's insane.
And all our lives are in danger.
And our souls, too, perhaps.
You worry about the souls, Reverend. Our lives have been in danger since the first day we arrived on Maljardin.
Not from Jean-Paul. He wouldn't harm any of us, I know that.
I'm impressed, Holly, with your superior knowledge.
Why don't you leave her alone?
You mind your business. I'm her mother.
Well, then why don't you act like one?
It's all right, Tim. I can take care of myself.
Yes, I'm sure you can. Well, I'm going to take care of myself with the cocktail.
That's right, Mother. Drink away.
I presume that's why we're all assembled here, so don't picture me as a lush, Holly, please. Cocktail time and not a drop to drink. I'll ring for Raxel.
There's no need to ring. I am here.
Raxel, it is the cocktail hour, I believe.
When are you going to realize that this is not a vacation cruise? We're all trapped.
None of you are trapped. Not if I command Quito to take you aboard the boat back to the mainland, back to the life you had before.
Would you do that, Raxel?
I must do it, if you are to live.
Is there a moon, Jean-Paul?
You are the moon, and all the stars in creation. Oh, I'm blinded.
No. You must look out the window and tell me if there's a moon. For us, tonight. Is there?
Yes, there is a moon. The whole island is shining, silver and gold. Transformed by you, Erica.
By me. I don't have any powers over the moon. I don't even have powers over you. You see, you left my side.
But you told me to.
You let me go before. You let me go alone. And where I thought I'd never return. Oh, darling. My darling. Don't leave me. Not for a minute. You mustn't let me go away again.
I'll never leave you. Ever. I promise you.
I don't think you can make that promise.
I can. I do.
Don't say that. I want to believe you, but I can't bear to hear you say that.
Erica, don't you want to stay? Do you want to go back from where you came?
No. No, I don't want to ever go there again. Ever. I was so alone.
Erica, tell me. There's no reason to be afraid anymore, my darling. Tell me, where were you alone? Erica, tell me, I must know. Erica, in death, where were you?
I don't know. I don't. I remember fading, being swept away, being held in your arms but being torn away as I tried to hold on to you. And then alone, remembering nothing but darkness, clouds, and a dank mist always moving towards me, trying to envelop me. And I tried. I heard your voice calling my name, and I tried to reach you.
Tried to reach you, Erica. You heard.
Yes. And the voice of a woman who hated. She said she was in search of me, but she hated me. And she tried to stop me. She called my name, but she blocked me from you. I can't bear people who hate.
Erica, no one hated you. No one hates you now. Everyone waited for you to come back. Everyone, Erica.
And there was a hand. Yes, I remember. There was a hand, and it was ripping the locket from my neck, tearing my skin. And there was blood. But you asked me, darling. And I do remember, released from the tomb, skittering about, helpless, pursued, but warm and feeling life. And I tried, my darling. I tried with all my strength to get back to you. That woman, she feared me. She tried to stop me. But then she died, didn't she? She died. She died. Quito. Quito.
Come, Quito. This is your lady, your mistress. She has returned as we were promised. Come, Quito.
Oh, Quito. How marvelous to see you. Don't be afraid. It's me. I'm real. Come. Come, Quito. You may kiss my hand. Aren't you happy to see me?
Of course he is. Of course, Quito. This is your mistress. Everything is back to where it was, Quito. Look. Look. The moon is shining over the island. Now, Quito, kiss your lady's hand.
Dear Quito.
Now, Quito, go and fetch Raxel. Darling, Raxel must know. She must dress you for dinner. We have guests, my darling, who will be overjoyed to see the lady. The long, long-lost lady at the head of the table.
Quito, obey your master. Now leave us alone. Oh, dear Jean-Paul.
The earlier in the morning, the better. Before Jean-Paul wakes up.
Will the tides be with us?
Quito knows the tides. I've seen him go off in the boat at daybreak.
Well, what if Quito won't refuses to take us along with him?
He'll do whatever Raxel orders.
Daybreak, then.
How long do you three intend to ignore the ladies, or aren't we allowed to join in on the decisions?
Each one will do as he chooses.
What does that mean?
It means I'm staying, Dan.
Don't be foolish, Allison. I won't let you stay.
The decision is mine, not yours.
Nobody's asking me what my plans are.
Your plans are mine.
Oh, I don't think so, Mother. You see, I'm staying too.
No, you're not.
Oh, but I am.
You're a silly girl. You don't know what's best for you, and you never did.
Holly, your mother's right. You should...
I don't want any interference from you either.
Holly, we're just trying to help
Well,
you.
don't. Jean-Paul is the kindest man I've ever met. Has he ever done any of you any harm? He loves his wife. Is that so wrong?
His wife is dead.
He can't accept that. Can't you understand about love? About someone who loves someone so much they just can't let go?
Holly, you mustn't feel alone in what you think. I feel an obligation to Jean-Paul, too. And to the memory of my sister. That's why I'm staying, Dan. As long as he thinks he needs me.
Well, good evening, everyone. And what a miraculous evening it is. Have you noticed the moonlight on Mel Jardin? Elizabeth, my dear, you look peaked. You should take a little walk after dinner and enjoy the sweet night air. And you, Reverend, this is a night to enjoy what the poet said, who insisted that God is in his heaven and all is right with the world.
Oh, mad. He's finally gone mad.
Dan, you haven't dressed for dinner. And ladies, you must wear your most beautiful gowns. Holly, we will dine in splendor. And you know why? Because tonight is a special night. Tonight is an enchanted evening. Tonight, my friends, you will see my Erica. Yes. She will descend these stairs. The hostess of Mel Jardin.
Roxanne, you frightened me. Come, Roxanne. I'm so pleased to see you. Well, aren't you glad to see me? Or is it that you can't believe I've come back?
I believe, madame.
Then greet me, Roxanne. Dear, everything is just the same.
Except you never called me Rexel, dear.
I missed you. I missed all of you, including the timid Quito. Come to me, Quito.
Quito is anything but timid, madame.
Good. Then if he isn't timid, he will bring me my evening slippers and put them on for me. Your slippers, madame. But I want you to arrange my hair. I was thinking of diamonds sprinkled in my hair for Jean-Paul's guests.
Or pearls, madame.
One of my pearls seems to be missing. The especially luminous one Jean-Paul gave me on Capri. Have you seen it while I was gone, Roxanne?
Have you seen it? And where have you been to? I want to know the answers. As a spirit, on what world did you dwell? What forces did you contact, madame?
I don't want to talk about it. It upsets me. Roxanne, I want to be happy now. You see, you've made me cry.
Tears always came easy to madame.
And impertinence always came easily to you. I am the mistress of Mel Jardin, and I shall have respect and obedience. Roxanne, I greeted you with an open heart and open hands. I want your devotion, but if you won't offer it to me, then I shall demand it.
And I shall demand the truth. What are you, madame?
The truth at the moment is that I shall be late for my dinner party unless you do my hair.
I think madame is correct in her choice, except for the diamonds. Perhaps madame would prefer to wear her locket.
Put that away. I don't want to see that again. Oh, Roxanne, dear Roxanne, throw it away. Destroy it.
Well, Holly, you couldn't look more beautiful.
Thank you.
Isn't she lovely? Almost as lovely as my Erica. No slight intended. As you will see, my dear Holly, when she joins us.
Jean-Paul.
Yes, Allison?
Erica will not join us tonight or ever.
You have very little faith, Dan. Tell him, Reverend. It is better for one to remain a believer, or have you lost your faith too?
Whatever condition my faith is in, I don't like to hear it mocked.
Please, no intention to mock. There's no room for mockery tonight in this house. There's only room for love among us all.
It's a strange demand coming from you. I haven't seen many signs of love here lately.
Nor have I. Except perhaps a certain glow in Tim's eye for your Holly.
We have an armed truce, Holly and I, that's all.
Yes. Peace.
And freedom. If we can get it.
And you shall. All of you. All of you shall be able to leave this island once you meet my Erica. Dan, you've neglected to dress for the occasion.
I refuse to.
That's not a very friendly attitude.
But mine. Freedom, you know.
Well, I'm afraid it might offend Erica. She likes to have things done nicely and beautifully.
Jean-Paul, how long are you going to keep us here? Can't you see that everybody's very upset because of what you're doing to yourself?
But am I unhappy? Everyone. Have you ever seen a happier man than myself?
Nor madder.
As for how much longer you must wait, well, the results... Ah, the results, my friends, they are well worth the waiting.
I can't stand any more of this. Please, let us go free. Live here as you like and dream whatever dreams you want, but please let us go.
Good evening. Welcome. I'm so pleased to have you as our guests, each one of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, Erica, our guests.
Charming. So charming. Oh, Jean-Paul, thank you for bringing them to me. So charming. Jean-Paul, you must promise me. None of them must ever leave. Any one of you. None must ever leave Mal Jardin.